When you think urban music and R&B, you probably don't think of Niagara-on-the-Lake. Well, that might change soon with the efforts of the Reza brothers. Since they moved here in 2014, the Toronto transplants have been working hard to establish musical roots in this sleepy little town.
Jumping and running and hustling, they can't about only for the day. Should I told you I love you, the one for me, babe? We should stop playing cause it's in a game. Shame.
You know, obviously it's known for the Shaw, the wineries, the history. But you know, in ways of music, you know, obviously you'll get classical, you know, concerts. You'll get jazz concerts, but you don't really get, you know, a night of like soul music, or R&B, or house music, and these types of things. You know, hip hop, and it doesn't have to be, you know. So we want to bring a bit of that because that's our roots is R&B and soul music and hip hop and house music, and you know, so we want to kind of bring that cool factor of that side of the genre of music that's really not tapped into here. I mean, there's probably pockets of, you know, St. Catharines and Niagara Falls that there's probably like kids doing hip hop and R&B. You wouldn't think of it here, but we're trying to, you know, we're kind of building that.
And also like building the sound that like people are going to want to come to Niagara-on-the-Lake because they're going to want to come to work to get that sound. When they listen to My Metropolis, Heather's album, to say, wow, like, okay, maybe I got to take a trip to Niagara-on-the-Lake and work with Luke and Adrian.
What's your process here in the studio between the two of you guys?
It depends. Adrian's the singer-songwriter, so he's the lyrics. He's always been the guy that to come up with melodies like quick, and then I'm the guy behind all the actual record, like the music stuff, like the producing, the making the tracks, and my keyboards are my main. But sometimes I'll have a beat, and he'll come in and go, hey, what do you think of this? Yeah. And he'll go, oh my God, and he'll start singing. Sometimes he comes in with a melody already and goes, oh, I've been singing this in the car. So we work together, right? Because sometimes he'll go, oh, I don't like that. And he goes, I hear this, because he's not, I mean, he could play piano, but he's not trained. I can sing, but I'm not a singer.
Their latest project is the new album My Metropolis by 18-year-old singer-songwriter Heather Russell. Her Gladiator Records debut, produced by the brothers in their Niagara-on-the-Lake studio, debuted on iTunes at number 38 on the Canadian R&B chart.
It's been so fun recording here. Every time I come here, it's like hanging out with brothers, literally. It's a blast. Here's the cool thing, working with the Reza brothers, we all go with the flow. So it wasn't something where we had planned a storyline for the video. It was, we have an amazing videographer, Rojo, and we wanted to film a video for This Ain't the End because we knew that was going to be the single, and it came together so fast. It was incredible. I had my girl Tessa, who brought a friend of hers who was also amazing, and it just came together so quickly. We ended up filming this video. She had friends, and it flowed. It flowed, and it was a blast filming that video, and I think the video perfectly represents what the song is, so I'm so proud of it.
So you were discovered, and you know, people started talking about you. You ended up signing a contract with Simon Cowell and the whole family moved down to LA?
I got the best family in the world, let me tell you that. They all, my mom and my dad and my brother, moved to Los Angeles so I could pursue my career. So I don't know what I would do without them. But yeah, it was Simon Cowell. We had signed the contract, and he thought moving to LA was the way to go, so we moved to LA.
What happened down there?
First of all, he is such a busy man. He was working on like 3 different shows, and so we politely I ended up going with other people. He was incredible, so I ended up working with different teams out there, and then at one point we decided, you know what, sometimes you got to go back to your roots, and we decided to come back here, and I ended up meeting the Reza brothers, and it all just flourished.
Recent video shoots in the area have had a family atmosphere involving many local people behind the scenes.
We've shot now for Heather 2 videos already done in Niagara, 3 this weekend. Other artists, we've done videos here, Port Colborne. We shot a video at the old winery in town, and then part at Casamia in the falls. So we really want to capitalize on the area too, because I also think from a cinematic point of view, I don't think Niagara's been really used.
The Reza brothers' goal is to make Niagara-on-the-Lake the Motown or Muscle Shoals of the North.
You know, our lives, we're fathers as well, and so we're family guys, and family's very important, you know. And so we want to set up a business that's in town, in a town that we love, and in a region that we love. Yeah, it's just kind of nice that you can go somewhere, you can go to Toronto, you can go to New York City, you're close to all these places, but you come back to tranquility and to peace. But also, I just find like we're more inspired here too. Like there's a lot of inspiration.
The Reza Brothers record their own music under the name 80 Empire. Check them out, and check out Heather Russell on iTunes, Spotify, and other major streaming services. Reporting for The Source in Niagara-on-the-Lake, I'm Mike Balsam.